Am I the asshole for demanding child support from the man I cheated with, even if it hurts his wife? Oh, this is juicy.
These men aren't even in the research labs. they're producing for Temu, and then they're doing your peptides on the side as a side hustle. Christiana, don't do it.
How can you see?
They're literally it's the side peptide after hours.
Calamity has happened. So I'm going to go straight into the wins and L's of the week, right? Calamity happened, Stephanie.
What happened? Oh.
Calamity. So I'm going to tell you lot what happened. Let me tell you lot what happened. I, as a procrastination type B queen, as we know, type B, scatter, scatter, scatter. How I have the job I have, thank God, because God, I'm such a type B. Have been trying to do up the bando, as we know. So for those that don't know, I moved into a very, very old house because I had no other choice. And I've been trying to make it, I call it the bando.
It's just a house.
The reason I looked at her is because she's like, it's definitely not a bando. Well, actually, when I sent you the picture of the person that I was dating sending me, does the house look like this? And the house did look like it, but with fairy lights. She just said it looks like this, but with fairy lights.
Yeah, but it's just not done up. It's just empty. It's not. It literally just looks like a normal terrace house.
Normal is such a push.
It's just literally just a normal house, guys. It's actually just a normal house.
Anywho, doesn't look like other people's houses. Obviously people have years. I've had a year now. Exactly.
Yeah, and also we comparing it to new build apartments. Like, of course, it's not gonna fucking look like that.
Fair. All people that live in their house for like over 5 years. Anyway, so finally getting around to having a sofa so that I can invite people in, because I have been procrastinating with this because, again, bando. Decided I'll get a sofa delivered on the 17th of July, which was my birthday. I said, this is my birthday present to myself. So the sofa will come on the birthday. Really excited for it. So was running late that morning, decided to go gym. As I've gone to the gym, they've been like, hey, we're half an hour away. Normally they tell you when they're an hour away. So I would have had more than enough time. For some reason, they only told me when they're half an hour away. So I was like, I might still be able to get 25 minutes of a session, come back and then do another 25 minutes. And then by the time I got to the gym, I was like, actually, they're going to be 12 minutes away. I was like, Jesus Christ. All right, I might as well go home. So got home. Now, the night before, I was nervous for the big arrival. And I couldn't really sleep. So I started building other furniture that was sitting in my house because I wanted to make space for the star of the show, which was a sofa. This sofa I've been obsessed with for over a year, by the way. So I was so happy to get it. They came. I believed the sofa is, to be fair, like 6.5, 7 foot long.
Okay.
So he's a big boy. But cool. Excited. Thought he was coming in 2 boxes. Bitch didn't come in 2 boxes. The guy came in and he was like, oh yeah, it should fit. I was like, wait, hold on. Should fit? Is this just 1 box? He was like, yeah, it's 1 box. Got in the house. I said, yeah, there's enough room. I know there's enough room. Got it in the house. Got to the door of my living room. They looked and they breathed out, Stephanie. They breathed out. They said, sighed out is what I should say.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Because now they were trying to, and you can see them, the algebra signs, you know, the algebra.
Yeah.
That was happening. And I'm standing there in the room like, oh no. So then they work out, they try to push it this way, pivot it this way, tilt it this way. They're doing all sorts of things with this one large ass box. And they were like, yeah, it won't fit. And what I hadn't calculated is it can get through all the doors, but with the door to my living room, it is directly opposite the wall to my stairs.
Yeah, the stairs.
So if it was a banister, you could break the banister, you could do whatever. You can't do that here. There's just no, because it's wall, it's just concrete wall. So, and then on the other side, it literally ends. So there's another wall that is the kitchen wall essentially. So, and even that, again, I think most houses, they would have broke that wall through so you could just walk through to the kitchen. But my house, obviously, that's not the way it's been done. So they can't tilt it that way. They can tilt it this way. They can't tilt it that way. And obviously, the door is only a certain length and it's thicker than the door. So they'd have to like tilt it this and this. But there's no room on either side. Do you need a monster?
Yeah.
Lo and behold, they announced that they can't get it in. I said, that's fine. Thank you for trying. I sat down.
I know you cried.
Stephanie, I cried while the men was... I didn't even know they were still in the house. They were kind of walking... I don't know what they were... Obviously, I think they're trying to get out the front door. And I just sat there and I cried.
Oh.
And then... Because I was like, can I send it back with you, please? Or do I have to keep it? They were like, no. We'll send it back with us. It's fine. I was like, it's my birthday as well. Yeah, I'm so sorry. So then I think they knew that I was upset. So I thought they were long gone. And the guy comes back in like, sorry. So they're going to call you. So just arrange the refund or the exchange, however you want to do it. As I sat there crying on the sofa.
Aww.
On my love seat, sorry. So that happened. And I was like, and then I had to jump into a management meeting straight after.
I don't would.
And my boss was like, why'd you look so sad? I was like, I finally ordered this sofa. They're like, are you trying to make the bando unbando-y? I was like, I am.
It's not even a bando. The way you've marketed this house is it's just a normal house. It's literally it's a normal house. It literally is a normal house.
I see my mates' houses.
Yeah, but most of them live in new builds, Christiana.
And flats.
You're just lazy. Around the house, sofa where?
It's true, because one thing you realise with new builds, obviously a lot of it comes with stuff. Yeah. So everything looks neat until it breaks down.
Hey!
Until it breaks down.
The cupboard on the built-in fridge, the door came off. So now it's just half the white fridge exposed.
I know how much you hate that.
I swear to God, I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, with houses, one thing you'll realise is things don't fit. And part of adulthood, I believe, is thinking that you're a competent adult and that you'll make the right decisions and realising you make the wrong decisions.
I would have agreed with you if your washing machine were currently out. I just thought you need to get into the habit of measuring shit. And if you can't measure it, if there's already a washing machine there, put it into Claude. Find me other washing machines that fit this exact spec. So
washing machine was and I can hands down, washing machine is what made me start measuring things. Because before this washing machine, I obviously have never measured a thing to fit into any hole in my life. Washing machine taught me that. Give it that. Stephanie, when I say there's still tape on this floor for where this sofa would sit in perfectly.
No, you didn't question how it would get in?
Could get in through the front door.
Because when I ordered my sofa, I called and said, listen, there's no lift here. And it's a tight corridor. Can you do it? Because I didn't want them to come and they're downstairs and they're looking at me to help them upstairs. Because I'm not doing that. You will carry.
But that's a very obvious thing, to be fair. This one didn't seem obvious. Now in hindsight, it is obvious.
Maybe you should get a corner sofa, one of the modular sofas that you can
literally
together.
Me and Chat and Zoe actually was helping with this as well, and Matthew.
So it's coming up quite a bit. Go
on. Everyone was, because I was like, I realized it is a modular thing, like it has to come in pieces. I can't, because now I've learned that as much space as, because the thing is, the house has space.
Yeah, it
just can't get in through places. So yeah, the next thing is modular. But the problem I'm having is, as you know about me, I like one thing at a time. And if I can't get that one thing, I don't give a fuck. And so I have never seen a sofa that I've liked away from this sofa.
You'll get any sofa, because right now you're just trying to prove a point.
Yeah, but it's subconscious proving a point.
Yeah, but like, are you going to allow the man to see your place without a sofa?
Absolutely.
So you're going to get a sofa.
To be fair, I messaged the man and I was like, oh, the sofa doesn't fit. He was like, for fuck's sake.
Buying more time, are we? Trying to get your husband out the house. Honestly, he's got the patience of a saint.
He does.
Because I would have accused you of being married and broken up with you by now.
To be fair, I think because of the amount that we talk, the amount that we actually talk.
Married men, when they want to cheat, hey, don't find time. Those pillow talks that you'll do, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. Married men, when they want to cheat, hey.
Oh, babe, I just need to go to the bathroom. My stomach is running.
Hey.
So, babe, oh, I need to go to the toilet again. So, you know what I said to you the other day?
They've been going on vacation, seeing each other. What are you talking about? When married men want to cheat, you would never know they even had time for another wife. When married men want to cheat, look at your ass.
So yeah, obviously I could tell that he was like, so that's when he started asking questions. Send me the sofa that you were gonna get.
I'm just gonna AI a photo of you with family. I'm just here to tell you the truth.
She has kids.
She got kids, 6 of them. All of them have 7 fingers on each hand.
So you know that's how AI they'll add the 7 figures, say it's by me though. AI has to say, by the way, it was me. There'll be something.
You know that how Picasso has his own, that's their signature. Put 7 fingers. I'm sure they do that on purpose just to say, by the way, it was
It's
me.
AI. They have to do something to make sure it's AI. So there'll even be another air somewhere, or like.
Did I tell you about? There's someone that we know, yeah, and like her and her partner, they look a certain way. I know how they look normally.
Yeah.
But as of late, I was like, have both of them been on like a fitness journey? Have they got some fillers and stuff? Christiana, they posted a photo the other day and I realised what was different.
What?
They've been AIing the fuck of that out of their photos. They've been AIing their photos.
Why?
Like they've been AIing their photos. So I think they take the photo and then they like run it through AI to make them look better.
Mad.
So it's like, the way I can describe it is like face tune on steroids.
Interesting.
But like the waist is snatched too on both her and her man. Just like, because then when you go on the stories,
it's something different.
they look like themselves.
But I find this with filters. I found this with filters of recent. Like I realize that the perception of people on the internet, I can't take as word anymore.
Yeah, I'm so glad TikTok shows when they use a filter, because some people are fighting some battles.
Yeah.
Because when they move a bit and that filter doesn't catch up with it, and you see a glimpse of the real, they're like, you have an issue, because your nose ain't that slim.
It's not funny.
You've got an issue. You know when they move and the filters don't catch up in time, so you see a glimpse of their real face, like, oh.
Though I'm intrigued. If I put it through chat, and I know this is unhealthy, don't follow me, misinformation podcast. By the way, I'm going to say some misinformation shit. So by the way, I am slightly curious to see if I ask chat to give me a symmetrical face.
Don't do
what
that.
I would look like.
Don't do that.
Just out of curiosity.
Do not do that. People with your type of character should not do that. Please don't do that. Don't. That's the beginning of something very dangerous.
Do you know what Zoe said to me the other day? There's a new scan out that I think it's like a urine test, and it could test you for all types of cancer. And she's like, you're the worst. She's like, I don't think you're the one I should be saying this to. And I was like, wait, that's a me thing. She's like, exactly my point. Because you're fixated.
You just need to let it take you quietly. They shouldn't even let you know you have it. You will kill yourself. The anxiety will kill you first before the cancer even had a chance. Quietly. That's when I would advise you to take the Nigerian approach to medicine. No one should tell you. No one should tell you.
My whole existence. She's like, yeah, maybe. I was like, that's a very me thing. She's like, I know exactly what I'm saying. That's the reason why. Win of the week. What was my win? What was my win, Stephanie? Because there was no win.
Well, you ain't going to the pop-up anymore, so ain't that.
Can we not try?
Christiana, you have people waiting for you. We're only just on the L's and wins of the week, Christiana.
Okay, my win of the week is in my anxiety, in my anticipation. It wasn't even an anxiety. Well, it was anxiety and anticipation. But because I was looking forward to welcoming my new baby into her home, the sofa.
Okay.
The
Sorry,
sofa.
okay.
I was making space for her.
Mhm.
So I started building all the furniture that has been sitting in
What else do
boxes.
you have?
I had a shoe rack that I needed to build. And I started building her at 10 p.m. at night
Girl,
on the 16th of July.
that's not furniture.
That is furniture.
I thought you meant like a coffee table or some
I
shit.
have a coffee table.
What the hell's a shoe rack got to do with your sofa?
I needed to get, because some of the shoes are in the hallway and I don't want them in the hallway anymore. So I've got, okay, obviously we set up the hall tree.
Yeah.
So the hall tree is there. The hall tree?
What's that?
Stephanie, we had this conversation on.
I know, and I'm trying to remember what you said it was.
The hall tree is where you hang coats, and then you hang coats there. There's a place to sit down, and there's shoes underneath.
Oh, under the stairs.
No. See, when you come into a house and there's a place to hang your jackets as you come in.
Is this a middle class thing?
You said this literally on the other
Sorry.
episode.
I never heard of a hall tree.
Guys, for context, a hall tree is.
I'm probably gonna say for context, I grew up poor.
It's just a hall. It's a hall tree. It's a hall tree.
Oh, I've seen that on TikTok. Is that what it's called? I saw that on TikTok Shop.
Yeah. So all of these are hall trees. You hang your clothes up on there. There's space for shoes and somewhere to sit when you enter the house.
This is very middle class. I'd only ever seen that in one person's house, and that was my Holy Communion teacher. And now that I think about it in hindsight, that one was stinking rich because that house was huge. It was like on the other side of the Forest Gate, like towards Wanstead.
Can I just say you're about as middle class as me, possibly more.
No,
Stephanie.
no.
In adulthood,
I'm the first of my generation. I'm the first of my family. I did not grow up middle class.
you didn't grow up middle class.
I just had a council house with a driveway.
You didn't grow up middle class. But in regards to how we're both furnishing our
Poverty
home,
drove me to elevate my life. Christiana, I still don't know what a hall tree is though. How you just got here? I went born into this. A hall tree? You barely had space to put our shoes anywhere. A hall tree. But yeah, that Holy Communion woman, defo rich. Her house was huge,
where did you do
Christiana.
it? Forest Gate? Stratford?
I'm pretty sure her house was like on the Wanstead side of Forest Gate.
Oh, the riches.
Nah, the house was huge. Do you know what it is to be able to house about 12 kids in your house? In your dining room, and there still be space? That house is definitely worth over $1 million. 1,000, in fact, probably more now.
Anyway,
Big ass house.
how was your week?
How was my week? My win of the week is that I am very happy with my therapist, guys. I must say.
I love this for you.
We have made so much We've made so much progress in the short time that we've been together. But this is why I know there were some people commenting, especially on the clip, saying, well, they don't have to look like you to relate to what you're going through, etc. My point was made and it was proven. Okay. Definitely made a world of a difference. And I know when I started this podcast, I was very much like, oh, fuck therapy. Do it. You just need to find the right person. I'm really, really, really happy with her. Like, I don't have to explain anything. She gets it instantly. Like, she's able to, how I say it, I think I have a certain level of respect for her to the point where if she does correct me on something, I actually take it on board. I don't fight back. And I can fight back, but I don't fight back. And I feel like it's because I have that confidence that she sees me. She sees things from my point of view. So she's able to accurately guide me on how to manage things and look at things, etc. So yeah, I'm like a therapy babe, but I'm not one of those people that lie on the internet like my therapist said. Because I'm never giving you guys advice for free that I have to pay for. Why would I do that? Get your own therapist. I'm joking. But I hate when people are like, oh, my therapist said that. They usually don't have a therapist. If you know how much therapy is, you're not sharing advice for free after paying how much an hour.
I mean, I talk about Judith all the time.
Yeah, we don't actually tell us what advice she gives.
I also can't because my life is chaotic. So
yeah,
that's probably why.
Is also, I can't recommend mine because confidentiality. But do you find a therapist if you're looking for one? If you grew up with a particularly difficult childhood, I recommend getting therapy before you start a family or do anything like that. Do the work. unpack the trauma so the cycle doesn't repeat itself. But yeah, I'm making a lot of progress. My mindset is definitely changing when it comes to a lot of things. You all know I like to fight. But yeah, I'm seeing things a bit more clearer now, and it's helping me in terms of like clarity as well. So yeah, that's my W of the week. Also, I got this kag top from Vinted. Sorry for Zio.
Was it from Vinted?
No, it's from Vinted. Brand new tags on. Half price.
It's
Sorry for
lovely.
Zio. Love you, but if I can get a bargain, I'm gonna get a bargain. So yeah, that's my win of the week. L of the week. I have been okay. So we know about my running journey. I've fallen off a bit after the post chest infection because I had to wait 2 weeks, but I'm getting back into it. Problem with me is that once I stop running for a week, runner's itch will come and collect me. Now I have a certain regime that I go through when I'm running. I have to slather my legs and thighs with cocoa butter. I have to, don't matter how hot it is outside. I have to wear socks that cover my ankles fully. And I have to take an antihistamine 15 minutes before I go and run. Because I suffer from really bad. When I get the runner's itch, it's so bad I can't even walk. So that's the way I've been able to like battle it. I don't get it when I do all of that, but I have to do it. So I ran out of like my usual antihistamines that my mummy gave to me because she's a nurse. I don't know if you're allowed to. Anyway, I've incriminated that woman way too much. But I went to go buy I went to a store to go buy Benadryl. Now, I forgot that there's like non-drowsy and drowsy ones. I'm just so used to taking the non-drowsy ones. I just assume all of them are non-drowsy. So then for the past couple of weeks, I kid you not, it gets to 1 p.m.
And you're doing?
and I'm falling asleep. I need a siesta. It don't matter if I'm at home or at work. I am dozing off at my desk. Coffee ain't helping. Nothing is helping. In fact, I was falling asleep. I didn't take an antihistamine today.
You're just tired, girl.
I'm just tired. But yeah, I was dozing off to the point where I thought that I couldn't be with child. I literally thought that because I was like, why am I so tired? Like, why do I like? It was so like I don't even have to explain it. It was so, the tiredness was so intense. Like it felt like I couldn't drive. Like if I was to drive, I would crash the car. Kind of like I would have to like roll down the windows and everything. Anyway, I was like, what is going on? I need to figure out what the hell is going on why this thing keeps happening at this particular time. So I'm like, okay, cool. What are the things I'm taking? I was like, okay, I'll take my supplements. That's fine. I can eat my normal breakfast, whatever, if I do eat breakfast. I was like, wait, hold on. But this only happens on days that I'll go on runs. So it's either I'm like really tired from the runs or something's happening. Then I was like, hold on. I take an antihistamine 15 minutes before I go for a run. Let me go check this packet. Christiana, lo and behold. Drowsy. I have been drugging myself and going on runs and even wondering why I'm struggling.
You're already tired when you come back from the runs, but then you've done, let me add something that will seep all my energy.
Knocked out because I woke up with lines on my face. That's how deep this sleep is. And I'm like gone for hours. I'm sleeping. Turns out I was drugging myself, so can't take those antihistamines. So I need to go back to my mum the plug for the ones I was taking before. But that's that's just a tip for you guys because I see a lot of people talk about runners itch and how to get rid of it. Cocoa butter or Vaseline, anything thick, a thick cream. Cream your legs before you go out. Cream your legs. Wear leggings that actually cover your legs. Wear socks that go over your ankles, preferably over the bottom part of your leggings as well, to make sure there's no wind. Because it's actually the friction from the wind that triggers the response, and obviously your blood capillaries opening up. So what you want to do is make sure your legs are covered. Obviously the cocoa butter or Vaseline acts like a barrier between like you and the wind. So that helps a lot because I don't get any runner's itch when I do that. But when I don't do it, my God, I forgot to do it like a couple of days ago. I forgot to do it the first time I went for a run after my chest infection because I was so used to running that I stopped getting it. I forgot, boy. I was humbled. I was on the roads literally like by the time I got home, my legs were swollen and red from me itching so much. So please do cream your legs if you're going for a run. Don't be doing it with your dry skin because tight, dry skin, perfect recipe for a good case of runner's itch. Right, guys. Before we get into the main gist of this episode, we need you to do us a quick favor. If you are watching this on YouTube and we made you giggle at least once, just once,
Even if it's a hard sniff.
just a heart, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. We're trying to grow our family on YouTube, so help us grow it by joining the family and subscribe and hit that bell button so you're notified every time we drop a new video, which is often. It's actually quite often. So if you know you love seeing us, you want to see more of us, make sure you hit the bell button so that you're notified every time we drop a new video. We also have Patreon. Yes. We have a secret community, a secret gang of people across YouTube and Patreon actually that have access to a bonus episode every week. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You see all those even numbers that you're looking for, episode 146 and all of that. Yeah,
That's
we
where
have
it
them,
is.
but they're over there. So if you want to have access to our weekly bonus episodes and more exclusive content, then make sure you sign up to our Patreon. It is £3 for early access, £5 for full access to early access on our main and minisode episodes, as well as a weekly bonus episode. So all our even numbers. So all the even numbers that you keep thinking, oh, why can't I find 146? Why can't I find 144?
So
It's
on
because it's
Patreon.
over there. So if you want to join the gang, please sign up.
And you get to know more about us.
Yeah, you
So
get to
much
hear
fun.
all the real tea about us that we can't say on the main pod. Anyway, let's get into the main gist.
First, before we get into gist, I have a quick vent. It's like a 5-minute vent.
Go on.
Right. So I know we have like people from different countries in the world, so I'm going to give you a bit of a backstory. But we have a rapper over here in this country called Cee Chyna, right? And this when I say the devil comes out and starts shining a light saying, hey, I'm here, guys. So Cee Chyna is a rapper who made a very particular type of music. I don't even know how I describe it.
Page 3.
Yeah,
She's page 3 rap. Like she's very like hot babe, microkini. I wanna whip his ass and make him call me mummy.
Yeah, so she's from Essex and she's very proudly British. So she'll have like,
I like her.
yeah, it's
different.
It's a different type of rap. She raps in her accent, which is not just a British accent. It's a very Essex accent.
Yes, Essex.
And she will be like, I want him to fuck me up the arse, dirty ass cunt. That's why he's a mummy's boy.
Yeah.
Type shit. Now, cool. She's found God. And so, you know, I can imagine she's not doing as the rap she used to. And when the internet was appalled that she found God, like, oh no, she's gonna change now. I hate this for her. I hate this for me. I was seeing some things and I was like, the fact that this could bring such a visceral reaction from everyone on the internet is bizarre to me. And not just the finding God thing, but it's like anyone doing better, and doing better as in, when I say doing better for themselves. Because turns out, and again, I only got this from people's other comments, a couple months ago, she tried to OD.
Oh.
Yeah. So she's obviously gone through a very, very low and she's trying to build back her life essentially. And obviously different people have different ways of doing it. She's found God in that process. Cool. Someone is on the path to healing. And a lot of the comments were like, that would get coming back at the people that were like, oh, she's going to be shit now. Were people saying, but you lot weren't checking her when she was in the hospital for however long after she tried to OD. And I was just like, do you know how dark-hearted you have to be like, oh, you're moving your life forward in a way that suits you, but you're going to be shit. Like, and it was the amount that I was seeing about it. And I was like, we need to not carry our dark heart out so much. Like, hold it in a little piece, because where are we as a society when someone's doing something that is seemingly positive, not shoving it in people's faces, by the way, but just seemingly positive, and we're like, yuck.
What we need to remember is that a lot of people aren't happy with themselves, unhappy with their lives, so they treat the internet as an escape. They forget that it's real people they're talking to. So to them, anything flies. For you to see, so you've heard someone's try to take their own lives a couple of months ago. found peace and healing in God. And even me, who's not like sister religious, we know I love a Jesus joke. For you to be sitting there like, oh, she's gonna be shit now. She's gonna... Why is that a concern? When she was doing the rap, half of you were mocking her anyway, saying this is shit, she should stop. Okay, she's now found a new path, and all of a sudden, it's, she's gonna be shit now. Focus on your own life.
And don't get me wrong, we know like half the time, and we come on here to talk about our life being in tatters when it is in tatters. Like,
our lives are a mess, but like we deal with that ourselves. Even if we make a joke out of it, what I'm not gonna do is go on the internet and spew hate towards other people.
Do you get what I mean? It's like, because everyone has their own process. Yeah. So it's like the fact that people are, and again, as I say, we will always, our process is to laugh through our trauma. By the way, that's just our process.
I can't go to God in there. He's seen too much. I don't think he'll believe me at this point. I went to church last week. I was so scared I was going to burst into flames.
I saw you went to a new church.
I was like, what is one? I'd say new. I went to church, full stop. I never had an old one. I don't even know what they wear at church these days. And they had technical difficulties. So the words to the songs weren't up on the board. So I was just standing there swaying side to side with my two-step because I didn't know the words to the songs.
I just need people, and this is for someone, because I do go church more often. Like more often, not more often than you, but like I try to go church at least.
Yeah, you do go. I don't go.
I like I go.
Sound good. I don't go to church. I didn't even know what to wear.
I love that, but no, this is what I was landing on. I realized, obviously, I'm used to going to my church. I go to a specific church, and I was almost about on the same week as you, actually, same day as you. I was almost about to go to church in my area, but I'm scared. And obviously, when you go to a new church, although it's the same type of church, it's obviously a new church. You obviously need to wear appropriate clothing. Stephanie, I don't know what
to wear.
Guys, if there are any churchgoers here, what are the... Okay, I've got to phrase this very particularly. What are the young people?
No, because they're all wearing an array of things. Some of them are dressed like how I remember who used to dress to church, which is in your glad rags. You wear your good things. But there were people in jorts. Someone was wearing...
But that's what I would wear.
Spaghetti hand dress.
But this is my point. That's what I would wear. I was there
dressed like a girl. I thought it was corporate.
So what is the new attire? Because when I go to a new church, I think...
But I think it varies from church to church. I don't think you can even ask people. Because if you try and go to a Pentecostal with certain like outfits, they're going to look at you a certain way. I think like Catholic people are a bit more flexible. Like you can go like what we wear to the podcast.
But I don't think you can.
Well, not you. I can wear what I wear to the podcast.
Well,
I don't show my boobs as much. Like, so I can wear what I wear to the podcast. Sorry. I don't.
Why are my tits always out?
My tits are bigger than yours. If mine want to be out, you won't see anything but my breasts.
But yeah, I was thinking, because in my head, I was like, appropriate church wear is actually for like a new church is like old West Indian blouse and trouser. But I don't think that.
But I saw people with maxi, like summer dresses and jean jacket, jorts, trainers, the choir, all of them were wearing trainers and jeans. I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be wearing.
Yeah, especially when you go into a new one. When it's new.
Do you know one thing I hate about going to new churches?
Go on.
When they do the whole thing, you think you've gotten away with it for the whole service. And they'll come like, and then they'll be like, is anyone here visiting for the first time? Please raise your hand. Let's welcome them. Why am I raising my hand?
Do you have to stand up as well?
No, some churches make you stand up.
Yeah.
But this made us raise our hand and said, don't go without like speaking to people. And everyone, let's go around to people that we haven't seen before and welcome them. I was like, I'm there to praise God, not socialize. Please.
And it's true, because like my church that I've been going to since I was a kid, I'm happy to socialize. When I go to a new church, I want to praise God, get in, get out.
I don't even know if this church is a scam here. I don't know if there's a scandal here. I don't know who I'm talking. I could be talking to an op. I don't want to speak to no one.
Also,
okay?
One like me, I'm naive. So I was going to Hillsong, and I was like, at one point I was like Hillsong, and then I found out it was a cult. So
please, like I don't know you, man. Yet don't be asking. I might not be here next week. Don't be making a scene now. I struggle with commitment, by the way. I might not be here next week. Okay? And then they did this. I feel like this is the indirect to me. He was like, I don't know. I'm just feel something in my spirit. If there's someone in this room, maybe you've had a previous relationship with Christ, but you haven't accepted him in your life. Maybe if you want to come forward to the
You know,
altar
things like this will
to
make me
give your
angry.
life to Christ. I'm sitting there, I'm not even looking at him. I'm like, you're not talking to me. You're not talking to me.
Can I say?
Just because I'm here looking like a bad bitch with my lip combo and shit, don't think I don't know Jesus. He's sitting right next to me. We be joking.
Can I say I'm sick and tired, Stephanie? In my short life, my short 32 years,
33
years yesterday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have had too many people come up to me randomly. I'm getting touched by the spirit.
You're not.
Why? Tell me why the spirit is touching so many people for me. And it's strangers at that, by the way. It's strangers. I felt the calling to tell you. I don't know what about my face. Because I don't know. Jesus be telling people, by the way, he speaks to me.
They're trying to hit their end of year targets. You know,
sorry. I'm just called to say.
No. You know, by end of Q2, you start to know what the rest of your year looks like. How many people have you saved? Because you know that present their targets to church. How many people did you save this year? It's not me.
All the time, so now whenever someone says, I'm just touched by the spirit, I'm like, okay, go again. Oh, all right, sure you are.
Please.
Sure you are.
Please. Because what you don't know is that I know Jesus.
I be talking to him. So now what?
Why
did he send you to come to me when he talked to me himself? Let's go.
You can be a bad bitch and praise Jesus, you know. It's like if you wear lip combo and a bit of contour, all of a sudden you're not saved. Calm down, sir. Because you were struggling to quote the Bible. I'm not gonna lie to you. You forgot your prayer points a few times. Calm down. It's a young church as well. We're
all the same here.
They might see this.
Oh, it's a young church.
It's a young church. I'm sure they look like they've seen our clips. Like,
because then it gives you're not seasoned.
Yeah,
how much has life taught you?
Look, my age, no, they weren't seasoned because the way they were doing with the weed, I said on the altar, you didn't practice.
Do you know what? But something like God, when
God
touches
like,
you
in the middle of quoting the scripture, like yeah, because like even shortening Barnabas to Barney is like, because my man Barney's like raw. No, seriously, I'm not even joking.
You know what? Fair enough, man. Fair. I was gonna judge it, but fair.
That's how it was like, yeah,
relatability.
You like this church. I said, do you think I like them because you think they speak like me?
Can I just say I was sold on Hillsong because their Bible came as a magazine.
Yeah, no, these man be on their phones. They use the app.
Oh, nice.
No, where's your physical Bible? I brought my book. I blew off the dust. I said, I don't care if I ain't been to church in donkey years. I'm ready for a physical Bible. Thank you.
Can I just say the most random thing happened to me at the airport? I forgot to tell you about this. So I was even going to Croatia or coming back from Croatia. And I have a backpack that I carry, but in that backpack is a book that I just always keep in there, right? So we get to not customs, but you know where they scan all your bags, right? And obviously my bag, well, not obviously, but typically, obviously, of my life, my bag was selected to be
that big bag. How can you not be a terrorist? Carry just a big bag.
And you know me, I'll carry everything. So I was traveling with my partner at the time, and he was like, "Did you forget something in there?" I was like, "No." Then they were like, so the guy that was checking the bags was like, "Oh, I think you have a book in here." I was like, "There's no books in here. There's nothing." Like, I cleared it out, put everything. Turns out my grandmother's prayer book that I carry in my bag. When I say is now, I just need you for context how old this book is. My grandmother, my dad died at 86 years of age.
Oh God,
Stephanie. His mother's prayer book.
Don't disrespect your grandma, but like 1800s.
I think she was born in 1902.
Crazy.
I think she's
crazy. I think my grandma was born in the 1950s.
That's when my mum was born.
Born in the 1960s.
My mum was born.
Very problematic. Very problematic. She was 16.
Damn.
I still can't believe it. 16.
Damn. And yet they will shame us for being teenage pregnancies. You lot can't chat. You lot had not a leg to stand on. And if we really had the confidence we have today, we would have called you out on your
She
bullshit.
married the man, being my granddad, who was 10 years older than her. And also had twin daughters. I should not be sure. And my family, like, just shut the fuck up, Steph. Sorry. He had twin daughters. He had twin daughters. Sorry.
I remember you telling me this story about that. Who are they? Yeah.
At my granddad's funeral, I said, wait, hold on. Who are these two women? Bear in mind, look old as hell as well. So I don't know if he had them at 10.
Damn.
But yeah, there was two like women that were twins. And I noticed because in my on my mum's side, we got this from my granddad, the deep smile lines.
Oh, I remember you saying, yeah.
Are actually from my mum's side. So they had that too. And I was like, who's that? Because no one's really chatting to them. No, that's why I said blended families don't work, Christiana.
I believe they can.
No one was really chatting to them. But I'm looking at them like, who are these two? Then I remembered that there was always this random photo of these two twin girls in my granddad's yard in the living room. But it was like right at the top in the very corner. Very on brand for the women of my family to shove it in that corner. I was like, oh my God, these are his twin daughters. And like no one's paying them any mind. And the dad's like saying, oh, like my mum's her dad, like eldest daughter. I was like, hold on, technically.
There's two above.
You are the third born.
There's two above, by the way.
Two above. But that was really interesting because I was like, rah, that's where the twins came from. That man.
Men.
And now I live in fear every day. That I will be the one.
But yeah, so when I had to bring out obviously that book, so that prayer book that now I think it must be 70 years old. I don't know how long that prayer book must have been around for if she was born in 1902.
Did you meet her?
Yeah.
Okay.
She lived to 98 or something.
Okay. Oh, you lot got good genes.
Supposedly.
You ain't that. I'm sad. But if you don't eat sugar, you'll be fine.
Yeah, because the other side is crippled with
air fry Krispy Kremes, because I don't know. Maybe
the thing is, the Malaysian side of my family are crippled with diabetes. And as we said the other day, they love to amputate a limb over that side. So again, and I don't think my partner knows this yet. And you know, he's very health conscious.
And you eat air fry your Krispy Kremes because I'm very brave of you. Very brave.
Remember, I told you
don't
said
come here with Mr. Lim.
Remember,
if I could joke about Jesus, imagine what I could say about your leg.
There'll be so much shit.
If I don't fear the Holy Spirit.
And the thing is, remember he already said that he started eating more sweets when he got with me. Oh. So imagine this is without him knowing.
Those that people like to hide the diseases. He may think that it doesn't run in his family these times.
Now, this is without him knowing about my history. Again, as I said in one of our Patreon episodes, sometimes you gotta look behind me because you ain't asking the questions, and you see
you can't ask the question because they'll lie. They're gonna tell you.
It's the thing. There's a huge sign, neon sign, diabetes over my head.
I said my dad tried to tell me that I should keep the cancer quiet. I said, sir, what about me? Every time he was in the room, I tried to stuff myself in there because that man, if he had a choice.
I swear, same. When my dad had prostate cancer, he radiotherapy on the board. Dad, do you have cancer? No. But it says radiotherapy. No.
It's me that had to barge every time he had a quiet. Hello? What are you saying? Because this man would tell me it's a flu. What are you saying?
Black family,
please. They're like, do you want to? We'll test for the gene to see if it's like BAP3 or something like that. Not me forgetting already. I'm phony. And he tried to say no. I said yes. What do you mean? You feel I want to live in ignorance like you? If someone's coming to catch me, let me know.
Saying that, and a quick one before we get into Reddit again. Stephanie, okay, I know we had the conversation about peptides. Go to our last episode if you want to hear Stephanie talking about how
I even segmented it as an individual clip on YouTube to help preach to the people.
But now I'm seeing the girl peptide TikToks. And they be talking about how their skin, they said the peptide glow, there's a peptide glow, Stephanie.
That peptide don't know, can't tell between a cancer cell and your normal cell, Christiana.
But they're looking healthier.
Okay, for now, Christiana, those peptides are made in Chinese factories.
You have been researching this.
I have.
Just saying.
In Chinese factories.
Peptide
From
glow.
when they have to show a certificate to prove that they have a certain amount of the substance in their peptides, you shouldn't even be fucking around with it. These men aren't even in the research labs. They're producing for Temu, and then they're doing your peptides on the side. There's a side hustle. Christiana, don't do it.
How can you say
They're literally it's the side peptide after hours. Please, Christiana,
saying-
it's not worth it.
I'm
Just
just-
wash your face. Wash your goddamn face. You lot are so fucking lazy. You lot are so lazy. Jesus Christ. Wash your face.
No, Steph, because obviously before it was the men talking about recovery. Now the girls are like the peptide glow. Before the inflammation is down.
Shut up, man. You're insecure.
Aren't we all, Stephanie?
Yeah, but that's too much. From when you're willing to risk your health and your life potentially to have glowing skin. Now, who the fuck moisturize your skin? You're not even changing your pillowcases every week. Try that first before we start injecting ourselves with shit. You know, look down on Shein and Temu and all that, and you're literally injecting peptides made by the same factories. What is the difference? What is it? Wash your face, Christiana. Wash your goddamn face.
I'm sick of you. Right, let's go into Reddit Realness.
You know what? Consider washing your face first.
We wash. Stephanie, we wash. We wash and we salicylic acid and we retinol. Right, guys, Reddit Realness. Am I the asshole for demanding child support from the man I cheated with, even if it hurts his wife? Oh, this is juicy. This is juicy. All right. I, 26-year-old female, have a 2-month-old baby girl. The father of my child, a male 34, I have so much to say, is a married man. I did not know he was married when we were intimate. Man, Jonas.
I said it.
We met through a mutual hobby and clicked pretty much instantly, and it evolved from there. I was not trying to get pregnant, and I was on the birth control pill again. Many traumas from this pill.
Please.
Because why have we suffered? As women, we have suffered. However, I did become pregnant and view her as a gift. I personally would not get an abortion and chose to keep the baby. After I found out and made my decision, I told him through text. This is when I found out the scumbag had a wife of 2 years, a female, 32, and he begged me to get an abortion. I gave him the option that either he could tell his wife with a 1-week deadline or I would. And he ended up telling her 2 days later. She reached out to me to get the full story and all the details. Fair enough. I apologized to her and reiterated that I didn't know, but that I was pregnant and planning on keeping it. The call ended shortly afterwards. That's fair. The wife ended up taking back her husband and has allowed him to be a father to our child. His name is on the records for our child, and he does visit weekly with his wife. While he is involved with our daughter, he does not financially support her. I am filing for child support. While I could comfortably support my baby with my earnings alone, I think she deserves more. I have informed both of them of this, but they have both stated that this is unfair and that he was already going above and beyond by not abandoning our child. Excuse me? On top of this, the husband's sister reached out to tell me that I was a bitch for even keeping the baby and that I was stealing money from her sister-in-law and brother that could be going towards infertility. Yay! You didn't add this bit. Could be going towards infertility treatments and that I was hurting her sister-in-law by rubbing it in her face. While I empathize with her fertility struggles, I don't think that excuses him for paying for a child that he's 50% responsible for. Am I the arsehole for demanding child support from the man I cheated with, even if it hurts his wife?
God, that wasn't your fault.
Girl, no, you're not an arsehole in the slightest.
There were options, but that weren't your fault. He lied. He's the liar. So he has to deal with the consequences. Your daughter deserves to be supported by both parents. And if you need financial support to raise your child, then demand that. She chose to take the husband back.
Big on that one.
She could have left if she was uncomfortable.
She could have left him. And now adding the infertility. Now tell if I'm the wife. Hello, hi.
Head hot.
Hello, hi.
Head hot.
So I'm struggling to get pregnant, right? Whilst we're obviously working on infertility or trying to get me pregnant, of which we're struggling to do, you go and step out on me unprotected, by the way.
And go and get someone else pregnant. Head hot.
Unprotected, by the way. You're married to me. You've been married to me for 2 years, which isn't long.
It's not. You didn't even try.
You didn't even try. It's not long.
You didn't even try.
And you now step out on me unprotected. You know I'm trying to get pregnant. You then get the babe because you're having sex with somebody else, unprotected, no respect anywhere to be found, betrayal everywhere.
You
then
the pill.
get her pregnant because you can't wrap up your penis. And then on top of that, tell her to get an abortion because you're trying to cover your fucking back. It's she that has to tell you to do the honorable thing and tell me.
And tell the wife. And I'm here just... Oh, sorry. First of all, wife, I'm so sorry. If you take a man like that back, deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
I don't know if you felt like you had no other option or whatever it is, fine. Some people try and make it work. Cool. I'm not going to judge you. But just know, once there's a child involved, there are consequences, there are responsibilities, especially if you allowed him to put his name on the birth certificate and be there and father the child. It's child support. Okay? Kids are expensive. Know what comes with allowing your husband to father another child. Well, not allowing because he technically didn't give you a choice.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why the sister-in-law's getting involved and saying, oh, this money could be... Shut up. Because if he didn't step out and cheat in the first place, we wouldn't have to worry about a baby.
Check your brother.
We wouldn't have to worry about a baby. How about you check your fucking brother? Castrate him if you need to.
It's just, and this is the thing, accountability, and I know it might make me sound unpopular, but hold on. Because again, sometimes we talk about, God, don't send me your strongest soldier package. Sometimes we go and search for strongest soldier package because the wife really said, and this is the thing, obviously you didn't ask your husband to cheat, cool. But at the point that you know your own struggles and your insecurities, sometimes we have to use our discernment. Sometimes the problems that men bring are bigger than what we can mentally deal with.
Of course, I don't understand who's summoning you to be a strong woman. You don't have to be the bigger person in this situation. You can't just leave him. You actually can just leave. I don't understand what he told you to make you stay. Was it the begging and crying? There's a whole child. There's evidence of your cheating. If it was that you cheated, that's already bad enough. But you cheated, there's evidence of your cheat.
And it's the evidence that I'm trying so hard to create myself.
That I can't. But you can do it with another woman.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm out.
I don't know how, like, do you know how mean that is?
Congratulations, I'm out. I'm actually out.
There is nothing, when I say there's nothing more you could do to get me leaving.
No.
Like, this is the epitome of things that would hurt me.
Of course, I can't be a stepmom. You don't hear me on here. Do I give stepmom energy?
And it's the fact that the baby is a stepmom and she's trying to be a mom. You're wicked.
Nah,
the man is absolutely fucking wicked.
This is Jonas level. This is Jonas level.
In your heart, wicked.
That man was shooting up and down, fathering children and coming to barbecue on a Saturday. So that will
and saying to his children, you must respect me.
You must respect me. This is Jonas. This is Jonas.
It is, yeah, girl. No, you're not the arsehole.
You're not the arsehole. Demand for that money.
This man made this baby with you, by the way.
Demand
he
that money.
also did it, and you've got to remember, he and this is on purpose, he did not tell you he was married because what he wanted was the sex. Now you have the outcome of the sex now. This is what you wanted.
Technically, he scammed you. I'm sure there's a lawsuit there somewhere.
Like what?
Come on, like.
And they're acting like, oh yeah, he's already going above and beyond. No, this is the consequence of his own decision.
Not when you start paying those nursery fees, you'll know what above and beyond is. He needs to support
your child.
Can you imagine?
Anyway,
not to lie. You didn't even say that. You told me that you're not even. The thing is, I would respect you more if you were married and you told the woman, listen, I'm married, but I like you.
Yeah, at least.
But to go them felt, and I know what you said. You never asked me.
Exactly. Because you know they're good with that one. You didn't ask.
Why would I have to ask?
And you know when men are trying to avoid accountability, they're flippant. They just say one thing. I didn't ask.
It's complicated. We're in a bad place. Whatever. I respect you more if you say, hey, I've got a wife. I'm married. I've got a wife, but I like you. I'd rather that because at least I'm making an informed decision. But to come and act like you're single. Okay, we're having sex unprotected. I'm now pregnant. You're coming to tell me that you have a wife. How's that mad problem? So when were we telling your wife?
Ridiculous.
When are we telling your wife?
It has to be when are you telling your wife because you now have a child. So
And you're not gonna try and paint me as like the side chick that tried to ruin the marriage.
like
Because I would tell her the full
be
story.
loud. He didn't tell me,
He
by
didn't
the
tell
way.
me shit. I can't break up what I did not know existed.
Wicked.
He used his own hand to break that home.
But yeah, for you, babe, you're not the asshole. From the wife, this is important. For the wife, you do not have to be God's strongest soldier. You are picking that package. God is providing you all the packages, and you're saying, this is the one I want to pick. I want tenacity.
It's not even that. There's good girl no they pay. There's no reward for being a good woman.
And this is what we have learned in life.
No one's gonna reward. The only reward you'll get for standing by this man is probably more babies and more cheating,
more pain, more heartache.
You can do this and get away with it. You're still gonna be around. Oh baby, it's just the beginning. That man's about to take you for a ride.
Emotional warfare is what emotional warfare is what's coming for you.
You wish you don't have that child at all. That man is about to take you for, now that he's pushed the boundaries and he's seen that you still say,
you have signed your name under emotional mental warfare.
You might just lick
let's be going.
Your phone to his. Just lick your phone to his.
Let's be going.
I don't know what will even make you leave at this point, because if this don't make you leave, I don't know. I don't know.
It's beyond what someone can tolerate.
I don't know who told. I don't know if it's your parents that told you. Please, I beg you. There's no reward for being a good woman.
And we have learned this. Me and Steph have spent many years realizing how we were frauded in our youth.
I was there doing good woman. I'm not going to say anything because I'm a good woman. I'm the bigger person. I'll shout now. Don't let me tell my story.
Let me tell you something. When I have this conversation all the time about being the one that's different from the rest. And I don't need that much. No, and mental tenacity. I want to show you how tenacious. I'm not tenacious. I'm a princess.
I'm a princess.
I am a princess. Please, princess me.
A narcissist hates to see me coming. Because I'm the only one that can outdo them. You do one move, I do one move. I'll spin you. I'll spin you. A narcissist hates to see me coming. There ain't no tactic you can use on me. I've seen things in this life.
Like from a very young age.
Well seasoned.
I always I have this conversation with you a lot because obviously I'm very much like open-minded, right? People don't think that I actually have wisdom behind me because I'm so like, And when I have seen and been through trauma from a very young age, by the way.
Too much.
Don't play with me because
not much you could try.
When you're acting, I can see you're acting. Whether I'm responding to it right now is another thing.
No, I'll take note. I'm like, you're one of those ones. Yeah. It's gonna be a ride because you just met your match. You see those small girls that you're doing there and discarding. Me, by the time I'm done with you, you would never look at a woman again. You would give your life to Christ. Cry at that altar. Me, don't try me. Wherever you tried with her, just know me. I fight back. I fight back. I'm not going to be reposting stuff about being heartbroken and shit. I'm just going to break yours. I'm going to dismantle it. I'm going to dismantle you. I'm going to destroy you.
For fun, by the way.
For fun, by the way. I feel no guilt about it.
And then you skip on to your life.
Yeah, I'll
skip away.
And achieve. Prosper even. You reach new heights in life.
They're crumpled on the ground. And you're like,
they're soaring. I use their destiny for energy to soar higher. Please, girl. There's no reward for being a good woman.
Yeah,
run. If you don't want to run, that's your own. No, but just know that eventually everyone gets sick of hearing it.
It's true.
If you're not helping yourself, no one will help you.
It's true. OP, go get your child support. Wife, leave.
No, because that's the type of wife. Yeah. She will make him quit his job so that they can't assess his salary and be covering it.
It's okay. You know, if you're wicked, wickedness will find your destiny, by the way. If you want to dabble in wickedness, when wickedness comes and that greed comes and collects your destiny, for a man that doesn't respect you, that's your own.
You went to go and get another woman pregnant.
That's your own.
Even battling your own
infertility journey.
That's enough for me to blow up a house.
Stephanie, I would set fire to everything. It's not there, and this is the thing: discernment and God allow for me to not meet certain situations because it's above me.
I feel like God will even be struggling to reach through.
The type of crazy that I can get to
put in my mind to make me act like jail. They ain't got no M&S in there. But the moment they get M&S in prison, everyone's in trouble.
The type of crazy that I can get to, I have to navigate very carefully in this world.
I'm not saying Shakara that saves me, really. Because God forbid someone says I was acting crazy over them. My ego is actually Shakira that saves me a lot.
Because yeah.
Cool babe at all times.
The pride
You will
that
not
I
say
carry.
I crashed out over you.
I've had it once in uni. It will never happen again.
No.
Over my dead body. For a man to think he has that power over me, over my dead body.
Nobody can say I crashed out over them because they never saw it.
Yeah, I'll crash out in the group chat. The girls see it.
I could do the quietest crash out. You would never hear of it. You would never see it.
Right.
Anyway, guys.
Adult find of the week.
Adult finds of the week. What is my adult find of the week? Oh yes, Audacity. My adult fan of the week is Audacity. I am actually quite audacious, but hey, it gets me places. I like to bend the rules a bit to get what I want. And I always used to think that was like a bad thing, or like I would have an afterthought and feel like, oh, I feel bad about that. But now I've actually just accepted that, some people are smart enough to find ways to get what they want. I think everyone should find the audacity to get what they want, whether it means finding an alternative way or just straight up asking. Those who don't ask don't get. Closed mouths don't get fed. So find the audacity, ask for what you've been wanting, whether it's for help or for a certain thing, do it. Because I can't even say what I managed to bag this week off the back of my audacity, in case some people are watching, but just know sis is going to be living in October. But that's because I have audacity. I don't do the whole, oh, well, they said that we should do this, so that's what we need to do. No, this is what I want, so how can I get it without breaking the law? It wasn't anything illegal, by the way, but I recommend audacity, because when the people who are coming with me do find out what I did, they're going to be gagged. And I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm purposely waiting until everyone's done what they need to do before I drop the news.
Oh, cute. Interesting. I'm intrigued.
I'll tell you after this. It's actually nothing exciting. It's just joy for me.
Okay.
As the bougie bitch that I am.
Oh, I love that.
Because you're not going to tell me where I stay.
My adult find of the week actually is a sitcom on Netflix called Survival of the Thickest.
I started season 1.
I love it.
Years ago.
I love it. So they've got 3 seasons. I think they just released the 3rd season. And it's so wholesome. And for me and you, it makes so much sense. Like, the main character is May is chaotic and emotional and ambitious and feisty. And yeah, the vim that she has is something that I think I see in myself, I see in you, I see in so many of our friends, and it's just really fun. It's a nice watch. The episodes are super short, and again, because she's so chaotic, I feel so fucking seen.
Yeah, she reminds me of you. When I was watching season 1, I was like, she reminds me of you.
It's so me.
Chaos.
Absolute chaos.
Yeah, no, it's a good one. I don't know why I stopped season 1. I can't remember. I think something started at the same time, and I ended up watching that instead. But yeah, no, it's a good show.
It is really good, and it's on Netflix. If I didn't say that already.
Cool.
So that brings us to the end of the show, guys.
Jeez, I'm about to beg, guys. Oh, did we? Oh yeah, we did.
We did.
Guys, as usual, you know what it is. If you enjoyed this episode and you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Give us your thoughts on anything we discussed today, from the Realness dilemma about the child support
to the church,
etc. What are your top church pet peeves? And also, what are you wearing to church? Because I don't know anymore. I don't know what I'm probably gonna wear this to church tomorrow. I don't know. People are wearing this.
Yeah.
People are actually wearing this. So I might wear this. But yeah, let us know in the comments. Spotify, Apple Gang, everywhere else that's streaming. If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a 5-star rating. We're trying to get our rating up. It's currently at 4.6. We don't know what we did, but if we did something, sorry. We're trying to help. We're trying to grow the family. So if you can help us, if you enjoyed that episode, if we provide you with weekly laughs, please do us a massive favor and give us 5 stars. Whether that's on Apple, whether that's on Spotify, we'd really appreciate it. Not 4.8, not 4.9, but a 5-star rating. If you don't think we're a 5-star show,
we'll get there.
So help us get there by giving us 5 stars. You can find us on We Just Got Here Pod on Instagram, We Just Got Here Podcast on TikTok, and WJGH Podcast on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Steph Tribute. Tia, where can I find you?
Find me on Instagram at TiaHoneyRoberts and all other socials at MSTIA Roberts.
And it's a wrap, guys. We shall see you on Monday. Until then, have a lovely week.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.